Ladies, would you mind sharing with us why you were yelling profanities at what some would consider to be such a joyous occasion?
It's criminal and I don't like it.
Well, that's one opinion. And you, ma'am?
It's against God's will. I certainly do not condone this deviant behavior.
It's criminal.
And anyone who does approve of this ungodly ideas are going to hell.
Strong words from strong female women.
I, Jim Bob, choose you very soon to be my wife. I promise to remember to put the toilet seat down and replace the toilet roll when it's finished. I'll remember this day to the rest of our lives, and I'll remember this day with D High and NASCAR. I will love you always, honey boo.
I, Betty Sue, choose you, Jim Bob, to be my husband. I promise to learn how to make deer hides and how to refill the screen wash when it runs out. I will comfort you when your team loses and drink beer with you when they win. I will love you always.
Oh, honey boo, I have a surprise for you. I have these savings that I've been working on, and I promise to buy you whatever you want with these savings, honey.
I love you, sweetie.
I love you too.
By the power vested in me by the great state of West Virginia, I now pronounce you husband.
Yeah!
We're here today with Jim Bob and Betty Sue. Both are the grandchildren of the famous John Deere. And these young first cousins are getting hitched today. So tell me, kids, why have you chosen to wed one another? Such a deviant act is a societal anomaly.
I love you, Mom.
Well, ma'am, you see, in our subculture, marrying your first cousin is completely normal.
Stay tuned. It's a family tradition.
I'm sure you're aware of the protesters at your wedding. They have brought up points of why incest is not legal in other jurisdictions, like increased potential birth defects. What's your response to this opposition?
Now listen here, young lady. I've known this girl all my life. We practically grew up in the same house together. I don't care what society thinks. We don't give a rat's ass about society. I'm in love with my baby, and our children are going to be just fine. Thank you.
Well, thank you both for that and for your time. It's been very insightful. I wish you the best of luck in the future. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mama. I love you.
Good night.